Hi everyone, and welcome to another week of Recipe Costing with Emily Safko. Just for review, we have our formula, ingredient unit times cost per unit. Always want to make sure those units in the formula match using conversions. This time it's telling us to use hard conversions. So let's get started with canned tuna. So we're given here 60 grams times 46.90 per 6 kilograms. So we know our units don't match because we've grammed the kilograms, so we're easily just going to convert kilograms to grams by multiplying by 1,000 to give us 6,000 grams, as there's 1,000 grams a kilogram, and that's going to give us a total of 47 cents when you make that conversion. And putting this, we have open bracket, 60, close bracket, multiplied by our price, divided by 6,000 grams as we converted kilograms to grams. On to our next one, we have meat. Okay, so we're given 30 ounces times 39.50 times 3 by 3 kilograms, so we can easily convert 3 by 3 kilograms to 9 kilograms. So we have ounces and kilograms, and we know we can convert grams and ounces. So the first thing we're going to do is convert our 9 kilograms to grams by multiplying by 1,000 again to get 9,000 grams. I'm going to put that here. And now we can convert our 30 ounces to grams. So we know that 30 grams is in 1 ounce, so we multiply 30 grams per 1 ounce. And then there's our formula, and our total is $3.95. And we could put that into here. It's going to be equal, open bracket, 30, and then again, 30 multiplied by 30, because we know that 30 grams is in 1 ounce, multiplied by our price, and divided by 9,000 grams as we converted that. Okay, on to pasta. Okay, so pasta, we have 125 grams for $26.90 every 16 pounds. So we know we can convert grams into pounds because 500 grams is 1 pound. So again, we're going to multiply this by 1 pound is 500 grams using our hard conversions. And again, now all of our units match, grams, grams, pounds, pounds. And as we punch that in a calculator, we get a total of 42 cents, and that can go into our chart. Again, equals open bracket. $1.25, again multiplied by 1 pound is every 500 grams, close bracket, multiplied by our price, done for 16 pounds, as we didn't convert that, and 42 cents. And on to cheese. So for cheese, we're given 650 milliliters times 37.50 for 7 kg, my bad. So we're given a weight equivalency for cheese of 2.5 cups per pound. So we're going to put that in ingredient unit. But first, we need to get 2 cups. So we know that 650 milliliters, so 250 milliliters in 1 cup. So we're going to multiply that by 1 cup for every 250 milliliters. And now we can put in our weight equivalency. And it's telling us that 1 pound is equal to 2.5 cups. So now in here, all of our units match. We have milliliter, milliliter, cup, cup, except now we have a stray pound and a random kilogram. So we need to get those to the same unit, and that's going to be easy because all we have to do is convert kilograms to pounds. By doing that, you multiply 7 kilograms by 2.2 pounds to give you 15.41 pounds. And then we can change this. And then in total, there's our formula, and that's going to give us $2.53. When we input this into our chart, we have to be careful making sure we're copying exactly what we have down here. So again, we have our 650 milliliters multiplied by 1 cup for every 250 milliliters, so divided. And then again, multiplied by 1 pound divided by 2.5 cups, because 1 pound is 2.5 cups, as the weight equivalency told us. And then multiplied by our price, divided by our new 15.41 pounds. Alright, and we get the same price. Next, on to cucumber. So for cucumber, it's telling us that we have 450 grams times 16.50 price for 11 chopped cucumber. So it's again we have a weight equivalency. It's telling us that 1 cucumber can equal either this amount of cups, this amount of grams, or that amount of liters. In this case, we have a unit of grams, so we're going to want to keep the grams unit. So then we're going to use 1 cucumber. It's 400 grams. So in that case, we're going to put that in our cost per unit. So we're going to take what we need are 11 cucumbers, and then we're going to multiply that by 400 grams, because that is how much is 1 cucumber. And that's going to give us 4,400 grams in total, which can go right in here. Now our units match. And then our total would be $1.69. And then we can input that. 650 multiplied by our price divided by 169. And now for our total. So now for our total, we can do equals sum and then select the cells we need and equals. And then if it's shown on our hand calculations, this is the matching number. We always want to make sure that this number with our handwritten match. You could also do total using AutoSum. So now for our cost proportion, we're going to take our total and divide it by our cost for 30 to give us 30 cents. And our selling price for food, so there's a formula for that, which I'll show you down here. So we have to take our cost proportion, which is 30 cents, and then we have to multiply that by 100 divided by 28. So when we input that, it looks like this. So we have our 0.30 and then 100 divided by 28 to give us 1.8. Now, if we look at our hand calculations, we would notice that our selling food cost was actually $1.07. Oops. And in this case, they rounded up. So we want to change this one and add round down so we can get our correct amount. And then we want to do it to 2 decimals and equals. So now we're at the same, $1.07. And then we can go on to cost for 1. So what you're going to do is you're going to take, so you take your cost for 30 and you divide it by 30, and you have to do f function 4, so then when you equal it, you can just copy it down. And now for cost for 30, you take your cost for 1 and you multiply it by your cost for 375, and again, f function equals and drag it down. Now for your totals, they're going to be this different totals, so I'll show you. So we have sum so these are our totals, but our cost proportion is going to stay the same because we know that 1 divided by 1 is 0.30. Oops. and then if we double check this one, divided by 375, we'll get 0.30 again. So then we know that our selling price is going to be the same as well. Okay, and now on to our next chart. Okay, so let's start. So we have an amount for 675. So what we want to do is we have our portion size, and we're just going to multiply that by 675. So it'll look like you take your 1, multiply by 675, and you can do your F4 function again to equal. So then you can drag it down for the rest of them. Okay, so now we can go on to our costing for 675. So let's start with T. So for this one, I'm going to be showing you the formula flipped. It's going to be cost per unit times ingredient unit. So for T, we have our 2560, and our unit is 3 times 180 cups. And then our amount is 675 bags. We know that 1 cup gets 1 bag, so we don't need any conversions. So then when you calculate that, you're going to get $32. So then if we input that, it's going to look like we have our price divided by our units, which is 3 times 180 cups, multiplied by our 670. So just showing you what happens when you put the formula in like that, you're going to get quite a large number. So by equal, it's because of the brackets. So in this case, what it's easiest to do is to go back to your formula over here. And as you can see, we have 3 times 180. We can just multiply that to 540. And then we can insert that in our formula. So we have our price and then divided by 540. And then that's going to change it back to our regular $2. So it's better just to multiply over here our 2 units together and type it in there. Okay, next we have cereal. So here's our cereal. We have 39.50, and then we have 4 times 550 grams, and then our unit, which is also in grams. So in this case, we're just going to multiply 4 by 550 to give us 2020. And then when we calculate that, that's going to give us 605.97. And then we can put that into here, equals, so we have our price divided by our 2,200 grams, multiplied by our unit. So as you can see, it's 605.97. Okay, on to canned meat. Okay, so here's our canned meat. So we have 3 by 4 kilograms. We can change that to 12 kilograms. And again, our units don't match, so you can either change grams to kilograms or kilograms to grams. In this case, I'm gonna do grams to kilograms. So it's gonna be 450, and then divided by 1,000, and that's gonna equal 40.5 kilograms. And then that's going to give us a total of 209.22. And then we can input that and do our chart. It's going to equals, open bracket, and then our unit, which we changed to 40.5. So over here for fruit, I just multiplied 4 by 500 to get 2,000 ounces, and then we have to convert our milliliter to ounces, and we know that 1 ounce is 30 milliliters. So we put this in, we have it equals, and then divided by. Okay, and here is for ground meat, our formula. And then I will quickly show you how to do costing for 1. So all you do is you equal, you take your ingredient, divide it by 675, x function 4 equals, do the F4 function, so then you can drag it down. Okay, And that's all. Thank you, everyone.